just before daybreak. Some storms, or some models say we'll see the storms just after daybreak. So we will definitely see rain at some point for most of East Texas tomorrow. But right now we do have showers and thunderstorms across the far northeastern section of Texas. Highway 82 that runs from Honey Grove through Bonham through Paris. You can see just to the north of that and near Durant, Oklahoma, we do have a pretty good complex of storms moving off to the east, and that's about to go over Hugo Lake and head towards Wright City there in western McCurtain County. But that's well off to our north. I've got nothing to show you so far in East Texas, which is good news as we don't have an imminent threat of severe weather. The strongest storms likely stay to our north and northeast tonight. This runs until midnight, severe thunderstorm watch, but none of East Texas currently in a watch or anything like that. Certainly no warnings. Temperatures are in the 70s and 80s, so there is plenty of energy with those upper 70s and lower 80s. There's also plenty of moisture. One thing we don't have a lot of is that wind energy tonight, with not a lot of wind, and we don't have a lot of wind shear. So these dew points in the 70s are supporting lots of moisture in the atmosphere, and that's part of the reason why I do have that flash flood threat at a medium, damaging wind threats at a medium as well. But the hail and tornado threat, those are remaining low. Here's the severe weather outlook, and you can see along Interstate 30, that's where we do have that slight risk, level 1 marginal risk further to the south of that. But as we look at your front, it's still well off to our west, which is part of the reason why we haven't seen a lot of rain. We're still in that warm and moist sector, but as we look at the updated Futurecast, a couple of things to note. First and foremost, between now and midnight, probably nothing at all. But the front, it's going to slide to the south and to the southeast, and around daybreak, that's when we could start to see some storms out to our west. The front, it moves further off to the east. The radar really begins to fill in at 10 o'clock. These storms move relatively quickly through the area, and by 3 o'clock, most of the rain has moved to our south and to our east. Front moves off to the east, and then we do see some drier air during the day on Thursday. Part of the reason why I do think we will see some heavy rain tomorrow is look at all the atmospheric moisture. This is medium to high moisture in the atmosphere. So in the green and the yellow region, that's where we do have that warm, moist air that we do tend to see a lot of rain from. 1 to 3 inches possible over the next 7 days. That's to the north of Interstate 20. Less than that to the south of Interstate 20. Tonight will fall to 74. Tomorrow we are back to 80 degrees with about a 90% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms. But the storms move through, the front moves through. It's smooth sailing after tomorrow. High temperatures will be in the 80s, lows will be in the 60s with very low rain chances through next Tuesday. And then deep East Texas, same deal, decent chance of storms Wednesday. Could see an isolated shower Thursday, but dry by the end of the work week. Isaac.